A while ago, Worx sent me this axis, they call it. It is a reciprocating tool, but also a jigsaw. A combination of the two. Now, that's the jigsaw, and that's the reciprocating tool. Now, as a reciprocating tool, as one of them tools, it works good. It's obviously not a beast or a monster for its size and its power. There's absolutely nothing wrong with it. I'm showing you now a clip of when I was making bowl blanks. I intend to make a bowl out of them because I don't have a lathe, so it'd be different techniques making a bowl out of a lathe. And this is when I was using it to cut that monster blank in half, and it worked a treat. It was cutting through a hard epoxy resin and different types of wood. Wow. So as the reciprocating tool, works a treat. But as a jigsaw, I had problems. I kept using it as a jigsaw, but the blade kept falling out. I thought perhaps it's just me being too forceful on it, but the blade just kept falling out. And then I realised what the problem was. I don't know if you can see, but there's no riding wheel. And the riding wheel is for the blade to push against as you're pushing forwards. So it gives you support. As that's missing a riding wheel, I was pushing forwards, the blade kept coming out. I said this to Worx, and they agreed with me. They said, yeah, we know it's not so good. So they sent me this. Battery operated. In fact, let's get a battery in it. Battery operated, dedicated jigsaw. And here is the riding wheel that I was talking about. That there. The blade can push against it. Let's have a go. Let's have a comparison. And that is what I don't like. Look at that movement. There's a lot of movement there, a lot of play. Which is fine when you've got it in the doodah phase, because you're just hacking through stuff. You're just cutting through branches on trees, or you know, a bit of stud work or whatever you're doing. That isn't for accuracy. Normally, as a jigsaw, you want a bit of accuracy, and that play, because there's no riding wheel to hold it, and that play takes that away. It takes it away, and that's why this is an okay jigsaw. It's a perfectly good reciprocating saw, really, really good for what it is. But as a jigsaw, it's not the best. This one is much better. Same company, but it's a dedicated jigsaw. It's got the riding wheel. There's no issues at all with blade falling out. That's the comparison. Now I have to make something very, very clear here. I'm not dissing any of these tools. I'm just saying, if you want a jigsaw, get the Worx Jigsaw, dedicated jigsaw. If you want a reciprocating tool, it's a handy size, get the Worx Axis, because that's what it's very good at. It's just not so hot as a jigsaw because of what the issues I've said before, but that doesn't stop this tool from being really handy. They're both really good tools. Just one is better at one thing than the other. If you've seen any of my videos in the past, you'll know that, well, you'll see Worx tools appearing in quite a lot because I really like their tools and I really like the company. But some things, you know, there's some things I have to make clear. This is a reciprocating tool. This is a jigsaw. Now, of course, it's really important to remember that this is just an observation, just an opinion after using both of them. And opinions are like a certain orifice that we all have. Everybody's got one. Doesn't mean one is more important than the other. They're both great tools. You just choose what you want your tool to do.